found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, it's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47. Go on. We shouldn't be seen together.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm
Tina must be over the
Morgan
moon about John stepping down. She's been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
Evening, senor. Would you care for an aperitif?
Thank you. So, you must know everything that goes on at the event. Care to give me the lowdown?
Let's see. Most of the guests have already arrived. And let me tell you, it's like a Forbes 500 convention in there. Most are high-profile clients of Morgan, Yates & Cohn. But the Yateses are still no shows. Word is, they're still up at the house.
They haven't made an entrance yet. Curious. Any idea why?
I probably shouldn't be saying this, but word is that Yates was in a good mood this morning, but that all changed when the letter arrived.
The letter?
Yeah, an honest-to-God letter delivered by courier. I mean, who writes letters anymore? Anyway, it must have been bad news, because Senor Yates heard the plant off the balcony. Big heavy one, too. It almost hit Isabel, one of the maids who had to go lie down.
Oh. Anything else?
The party is not the only thing happening at the estate. The winery is open for guests, too. You should check it out if you're interested in winemaking. It's harvest season, after all.
I might just do that. Thank you for your time, miss.
Right. Pleasant evening, senor.
Thank God it's finally in. That extra security.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the tourists.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther, Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneezing in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
They're all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Don Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion. Carry on.
Good to see you. Ah, Miss Birdwood? Mr. Yates said you'd be dropping by. Are you ready for the grand tour?
Who else will be attending?
Let me check. Just yourself, Miss Vidal, and a Mr. Corvo Black, an employee of Mr. Yates from the New York office. He hasn't checked in with us yet. Would you like us to call him for you?
That won't be necessary. We'll go at our own pace.
No problem. I will tell Mr. Vargas, chief winemaker, to expect your arrival. You are in for a treat.
What do you make of this?
Well, Yates wants us out of the way. There's a reason we're the only heralds going on this tour of his. He's buying time. Question is, for what? I wouldn't be surprised if he considers me a threat. But is he bold enough to defy Edwards?
He'd be a damn fool. But they don't call him cojones for nothing.
The damnedest thing.
Anything for Edwards. Let him know something screwy is going on.
Don't. I know how to deal with the likes of Don Yates. The one we need to worry about is Corvo Black.
Yates' fixer. You know him?
ICA regular. I always suspected he was a middleman for Morgan, Yates and Cohn. I never took his contracts. Nasty piece of work. Below my standards. But plenty of my colleagues were less picky.
Well, they certainly got theirs. I wonder how your agent will feel if he saw you now.
He wouldn't. 47 is a weapon, and weapons don't judge. They go where they're pointed.
Oh, that's cold. I like you more already.
Sir.
Let's head back to the party.
Whatever you say.
Theo of Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations are in order.
Hello there. Cool, though. I was third in the line of succession, after Robert and Sierra Knox. Then the president of the Kronstadt Board of Directors decided to hire an outsider. Former chair of the Applied Sciences, House Head, representing uncorrupted underguest. With her,
No, I'm quite sure. In fact, Mr. Yates insisted.
I'm saying. No
I take it
other law
Edwards
firm
told
has
you to
this
chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his eyes and ears.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
You're also very loyal. My guess is Edward's decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
We were at war about 5 minutes ago. Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the grasp, the audacity. Everyone said Providence was untouchable and along you came.
And here
The way I
was
see
so
it,
looking forward to
you
the
did us a
defense.
service.
That's cold. I like you more already.
Touche.
Rick Morgan's affluenza defense is the stuff of legends. But really, it's the documentary about Van Orton
Tell me
tobacco
you didn't
that made us a household
Tell me you
name.
didn't forget the asado torch.
Okay.
Van Orton
I
sponsored
didn't
a
forget the asado torch, Miguel.
in sub-Saharan Africa, only to spike
you,
the
Pablo?
groundwater with nicotine to boost their customer base. And my friend...
Good day to you, sir.
Don
do you have to
Cajones
be such a
Yates
baby or-
got them off on a technicality.
Yates.
Oh, it was...
What are we supposed to do?
Beauty
Because
is
they
behind
forgot that forgot the have I'm still coming. What is you? Look, I'm not gonna explain it to you later. Just find another door. Don't care now. Oh, we are nothing so.
You're out of my ear. Going to make me feel like a clown for keeping watch on me. It's like something else.
What are we doing here, Dexy?
Monumental Records are longtime clients of Morgan Yates and Co.
Hey there.
I thought we'd
Big
come
guy.
to Don our support.
He's a blood-sucking leech. He's like evil incarnate.
Why are you here, Burnwood?
Didn't you know? I have tango fever.
Thing is, nobody held a gun to your head. Why did you take his offer?
It was time for a change.
I'll say. Learning the truth about your partner. Harsh. You see, I read your ICA profile. All those years, you never took a contract for money or glory. Only to serve your personal brand of vigilante justice. Targeting those who rise above the law, except for yourself, of course, but hey, everyone's a hypocrite. Still, makes you wonder.
I was wasting my potential. I did garbage duty for 30 years, and where did it get me?
You've certainly kept the world's coroners on their toes.
Edwards is right. Power never dies. It only changes hands. And his hands, well, I figure the world could do a lot worse.
You admire him.
I thought resisting power was noble. But revolution is a young person's game. It's easy to tear down, much harder to build. I figure I can be Edward's conscience. God knows I have the practice. Did I pass your test?
It was hardly the Pledge of Allegiance, but it's the best I could expect from a free-thinking radical.
It's a nice gesture.
Hold on, let me get a glass of wine.
You're an adult. You know your limit.
Diana Burnwood. Long time no see.
Forgive me, I can't quite place you, Mr.
Reaper. Tobias Reaper. We used to work for the same company. They went under.
Ah, yes. A shame what happened, but nothing lasts forever, I suppose. Oh, but where are my manners? This is my colleague, Tamara Vidal.
Miss Vidal?
What brings you to Argentina, Reaper? Are you one of Don Yates' clients?
Client? No. I'm more of a service provider.
Right. Well, it was lovely to see you again, Tobias. Now, if you'll excuse us, Tamara and I need to mingle.
Of course.
See you around.
The Constant knows what he's doing.
I could use a drink.
Don't let me stop you.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my favorite. Pick up the mantle of my ancestors.
Glass of red, please.
May I present the House Cabernet Sauvignon, a melody of black currants and veggies.
Hope you're well, sir.
Rises above a black
No offense,
leather
but please get out of my face.
On the palate, you'll taste juicy, dark berry fruit, along with a trickle of sweet spice and savory plums.
I'll pass.
Cabernet
Find me a bottle of Pinot Noir, then we'll do.
You heard the lady. I'm sure you have a Pinot in stock somewhere.
Yeah, hey.
Let's rejoin the fun.
Fine by me.
Hey, good to see you.
What do you believe in, Vidal?
I believe most people need to be led. They want it too, mind you. They've just been brainwashed by liberal humanism to think it's something to resist, something to be ashamed of.
Might is right. Is that it?
Any dumb mob or chest-pounding gorilla has might. I believe in merit, the rule of competence. Those who are born with superior skills and intellect have a moral obligation to lead. It's as simple as that.
Wow.
Hola.
You're just a social media shitstorm waiting to happen, aren't you?
Don't talk to me about privilege. When the enemy is at the gates, you want the best man leading the charge. Privilege or honor. Questioning natural hierarchy is a peacetime luxury, and it only leads to chaos and decline.
Oh, yeah. What makes you think we have the right clearance? No, lo siento, I can't let you through.
No such thing.
Awful shame what happened. It was the most charming little village. Almost made it onto the UNESCO World Heritage List. Must have been some rainfall.
Yes, terrible, terrible shame. I blame
Hey, back off a bit, would you?
The class always had a strong following.
Does it bother you, being the odd one out?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're an outlier too, Tamara. You don't mingle with the other heralds. They're so impressed with themselves, aren't they? Ordering all those big-shot CEOs around, but not you. Where they see power and prestige, you see duty. That's why you're Edward's most trusted aide.
Jesus. You want to borrow money?
Tell me, was your heart set on becoming the next Constant? The thought must have crossed your mind.
Perhaps. But Edwards doesn't want an echo chamber. Must be why he hired you. You know, some of the heralds think we should have killed you right along with Lucas Gray.
And what do you...
What? All is cool, all is cool.
Go take care of that thing.
Yes.
So, what's your take on Yates?
Charismatic, commanding, verbose like a Victorian novel. But all that's just a courtroom facade. He wants you to think he's all bark. Many a young plucky attorney has made that mistake. But behind that carefully crafted bon vivant exterior is a slick, backstabbing little sewer rat who'd never fight a battle that he hasn't already won.
Huh. Anything you don't like about him?
Don Yates is an opportunistic crony. He doesn't give a toss about Providence or what we stand for. The man has no convictions. All he cares about is power. That might have been up to code with the partners. Complacent fat cats just conserving the status quo. Edward is different. A true visionary. Don't know what he sees in Yates, but the man is rarely wrong.
Rarely?
The vote is still out on you.
I've always wanted to run a winery. Well, the class,
Hey,
the culture,
Yosa,
the prestige.
is dinner coming or what?
Almost there.
Cellar.
We had a slight equipment mixed up, but my esteemed brother is taking care of it.
See that he does. A lot of hungry people here, especially me.
Hey,
This
future
is a
federation, right?
transformative moment in my life.
I think we cooked at your election party once.
That's right.
How was it?
Underspiced.
I could use a smoked meal right about now. Wonder what the hold-up is.
Uh-huh. If I don't hear flames crackling
about your
soon, I'm
estate.
heading back to the hotel.
Why the number?
Good evening, sir.
That's all they gave him. I just made it a name.
What makes him tick? That particular investment, the Institute, was a bit of a black stain on our roster. From what little I could gather from the Providence archive, his capacity for empathy was removed along with his memories. What was your relationship?
47 is broken in many ways. Let's head back to the party.
Wherever you go, I go.
There's some sloppy wiring. Just an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
Wow.
Hey, figure out what that was.
Okay.
Let me join the fun.
What? It's your neck.
It was a short stint, but they made their mark. The Ark Society will never be the same. You can take it right as that. Still, I can't imagine.
Excuse me? Those are the wrong napkins.
Salute!
I said volume, not
Soldier!
speed. It's not rocket science. Uh-huh. And
Pass. I do have a shred of dignity left.
oh yeah? Well,
What kind of high-profile targets did your man eliminate over the years? Your exploits were curiously absent from the ICA papers.
Who did you have in mind?
I know about our people. The small fish Caruso, Xanthi, Strandberg, and Zaydan. Ken Morgan.
Huh?
Won't be too happy about that one. Your very own Eric Soders,
See what the hell that was?
Robert and Sierra Knox.
At Edward's request.
¿Cómo estás?
Here's all.
This area is off limits, senor. Hey, you! Stop!
Very good.
Byron Washington mourned his girl's loss. No, it's why.
I'm wicked smart, and yet I find myself in these situations all the time. Just how am I gonna tell my dad that I?
Keep being vigilant, soldier.
But take Godfrey. Now he's got it. I'm so happy you like it, and I'd love to help you, but it wouldn't be nearly as special if everyone had one, would it?
Not just a pub ride. We're talking knee-deep. The whole place looked like a horror film. Of course, Yates came down and told the poor sod in charge of the tanks a new one.
You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice. We'll be fine.
These fermentation tanks are accident-prone. If the pump malfunctions, the tanks overflow. This has happened before, provoking an appearance from Don Yates. It's likely to happen again.
double-check the pump seal like I asked you to?
For the fifth time. Yes.
And?
It sprouted wings and flew away. I don't you think I would have flagged it if anything was wrong? It's a seal. It's doing what it does best. Sealing. Ay, Jesús mío, what do you want from me?
You know, I'm gonna cut you some slack because of the baby, but you might want to work on that attitude.
And so, it's just...
Yeah. We've all been there.
Hey, you heard anything about the damage to the kitchen?
Huh? Oh, come on. There's nothing under that visible dirt. I suppose that's also what you think I did. Wonder what happened. Who's there? Now, the temperature and humidity in the barrel room is
operated. I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room if you want to take a look. Just don't touch it. One of the guards placed a smoked BLT sandwich near the ventilation filter. The whole facility smelled of bacon for a week, and Mrs. Yates is a vegan. He does not work here anymore.
Thanks.
Messing around again.
Sorry, do I know you?
Just great. Just stellar work, everybody. You've really gone above and beyond here. Truly world class.
Who was it then? Which of you ear-defining geniuses just poured half the goddamn harvest into the drain? Please, I'm dying to know. Was it you? No. You. that I can only assume is a bold and poignant tribute to man's boundless stupidity.
I see.
What did you tell my wife, then? Who wants to break the news to sweet Valentina that someone took a giant piss all over her ancestral vineyard? Nobody? No volunteers to break my wife's heart. Show's over, people. Clear the floor. There's no way you'll clean this mess up by hand. Oh, and somebody get Mr. Vargas a towel and a shot of horse tranquilizer. How many millions? Yeah. Bunch of prize idiots. First, the Burnwood thing. And now, because it's supposed to be my big day. What did I ever do to deserve this? Back into the fray.
Private. Hello, sir.
I wonder if there's anything down there. Didn't people used to hide relics and treasures in caves like this? Did you even?
Know how dangerous cave diving is?
I go diving all the time. It can't be that different.
Narrow space, walls all around you, rock formations to get your equipment caught up. Better divers than you stupid ass. Around you, rock formations to get your equipment caught up. Better divers than your stupid ass have died horribly in caves like this. I think it's worth the risk. What if there was dead men? Don't get rich.
Anyone there? Who did that?
Try to get inside that safe back there? Unhuman. Any luck?
Nah, not yet. I bet it's something cool. It's usually last will, surveillance pics, you know, blackmail. Sometimes the odd.
Reminds me when I worked at the end.
Hooah! Well, this is awkward. Hello, Trooper.
Even his bad decisions.
And you need to get rid of them. Walk me through your strategy.
Best course of action is blackmail. I've called in one of the firm's junior partners to dig up some dirt. If Burnwood has a weakness, he will find it.
If not,
Then Corvo gets to prove himself. Burnwood suffers. Convincing, but not too convincing. And the blame falls on her rogue assassins.
that might fool the head, but not everyone. You could even be using her to test your loyalty.
Yes, that is the crunch.
What is twisting it the wrong way? But about putting together just the right group.
What do you think? I will get right to work on my closing statement. Thank you, my love. I truly would be lost without you.
And don't you forget it.
Mr. Edwards, Don Yates, I have received your letter. I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party. Rest assured that I will extend our new herald the warmest of welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. I have the utmost confidence that Miss Burnwood will prove a valuable addition to the group. Feel free to call me at your leisure. Have a good day.
Machine? Since when do I get the machine?
No need for
What the hell?
I like it.
Well, one episode really stands out. Miguel and I were invited to look us up as well.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.